What if I told you that your honesty is more important than your background? That your character can take you further than your caste? Today, we're exploring the inspiring and powerful story of Satyakama Jabala, a boy born without a known father, yet who rose to spiritual greatness. His story, found in the ancient Chandogya Upanishad, shows us that truth is stronger than tradition. This is not just a myth. It's a timeless lesson that who you are matters more than where you come from. In ancient India, education wasn't about grades or degrees, and it was about transformation. Students lived in gurukuls, forest schools led by sages, where they learned discipline, service, and deep spiritual wisdom. But there was a catch. Only those from pure family lineages were usually accepted. Your birth decided your eligibility. In a small, humble village lived a woman named Jabala. She raised her son, Satyakama, alone. Their life was modest, but the boy was anything but ordinary. From a young age, Satyakama had a burning curiosity. He asked big questions, stared at the stars, and yearned to learn the truth of existence. One day, he told his mother, "I want to study under a sage. I want to learn about the self, about Brahman." His mother paused. Her eyes welled up. "My son," she said, "you must go. But when the sage asks about your lineage, I must be honest. I don't know who your father was. Tell him what I told you, that your name is Satyakama, and my name is Jabala." "That's all?" He asked. "That is the truth," she said. And Satyakama promised to speak nothing else. The boy walked miles through forests until he reached the ashram of the great sage Gautama. The sage welcomed him and asked, "Child, from what lineage do you come?" Satyakama stood calmly and replied, "Sir, I do not know. My mother is Jabala, and she told me to say this truthfully. So I say, I am Satyakama Jabala." The sage looked at him quietly, then smiled. "Only a true Brahmana would speak with such honesty. You have truth in your heart. That is enough. You are accepted here, Satyakama." Imagine that. In an age where ancestry defined destiny, a boy without a known father was welcomed, not for his blood, but for his truth. Satyakama didn't gain entry through status, but through courage. The boy began his studies at the ashram. He served with sincerity, never complaining. One day, Sage Gautama gave him a unique task. Take these 400 cows into the forest. Tend to them. When they become 1,000, return. Satyakama obeyed without question, and thus began a journey of solitude and self-discovery. Alone in the wild, with only the cows for company, Satyakama watched the world quietly. The days turned into seasons. The forest spoke. The elements whispered. The fire, the sun, and the birds all became his silent teachers. Each element revealed truths about Brahman, the infinite self. The ball told him, Brahman is everywhere, north, south, east, west. The fire told him, Brahman is in light, in life, in learning. The sun told him, Brahman is in clarity, in energy, in truth. Satyakama didn't just memorize scriptures, he became the wisdom. When he finally returned to the ashram, Gautama was amazed. The boy had changed. His eyes were calm, his aura radiant. The sage smiled and said, "You have already been taught by the universe itself, but I will complete your knowledge." Satyakama went on to become a great knower of truth, not because of who he was born to, but because of how he lived. This story, written thousands of years ago, teaches us something that still echoes today. Integrity is your true identity. In a world still divided by class, by names, by labels, remember Satyakama. Whether you are rich or poor, privileged or overlooked. It doesn't matter. What matters is your truth, your courage, your sincerity, and that can't be taken away by anyone. So, ask yourself, are you living your truth? Are you speaking with honesty, even when it's uncomfortable? Are you building your life on integrity, not image? Because in the end, the world may judge your story, but the universe responds to your soul. Thank you for watching. The Time Face is made. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Hit like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, what does truth mean to you? And remember, be like Satyakama. Live in truth, walk with purity, and wisdom will fall. Until next time, stay honest, stay grounded, and stay connected.